Good morning everyone. Today we'll start a new chapter, measurement of length. So in this chapter we are going to learn the meaning of length and how to measure length. There are various ways by which we can measure length. By using our body parts, by using some other units, so that we will learn gradually in this chapter. So the first measurement of length. Length means how long or how far the thing is. That means suppose my home is at Guktipara and our school is at Kalna. So how far the distance is or how long the distance is from your house to the school. You are having two things, one new pencil and the one used one. So which is taller and which is used one will be smaller. So from there also we can find out the length. So here you see on the board I have drawn some pictures. See, here are two trees, tree A and tree B. By seeing these two pictures we can identify which is taller, tree A or tree B, which is taller. Yes, tree A is taller. Tree A is taller than tree B. Now, if we want to measure the length, then by eyes only, by seeing only, we can identify which is taller, which is longer, or which is more bigger than the other one. Next one, you can see two scales I have drawn, scale A and scale B. Now, which is shorter, scale A or scale B? Which is shorter? Yes, scale A is shorter than scale B and scale B is longer than scale A. Here also, tree B is smaller than tree A and tree A is bigger than tree B. Or you can say it is long than tree A and tree B is short than tree A. Any way you can say. So by eyes, by seeing only the objects, we can identify the heights and the length of the things. Second and the third picture, we can see a house, and from the house how far the trees are. We will find out from the house how far the trees are. See, I have drawn two trees, tree A and tree B. So which tree is far away from the house? Can anyone say? Yes, tree B is far away from the house and tree A is nearer to the house. So by seeing only we can identify the length. So from the distance from tree B to the house will be more than the distance between tree A and the house. That means whatever distance from tree A to the house will be less than the distance from the house to the tree B. So these are the some of the objects by which we can see and we can understand how far, how tall or how small, big the objects are. So these are only measured by seeing only. That means we are using our eyes and we are eye estimating. By eye estimating only we are telling the answer. But the actual length or actual distance we don't know and we are not asking for that also. So these are only the conception where you can understand the length. Length means how long or short the things are. Next, to understand this, in previous days, people used the body parts to measure things. Suppose I am having a marker pen. So how long the marker pen is? So if I am marking and I will put like this. So I can understand, or I will put one finger I can see one finger and again one finger. So 2 fingers. So I can say this marker pen is 2 fingers long. So in previous days, people use different body parts to measure different things, like long lengths, like the playground or the houses. Length of your room can be measured by the pace, that means your feet. If you want to measure the desk or the blackboard, you can use the cubit, that means from the elbow to the tip of your middle finger. That distance is known as cubit. Finger, already you understood. And another one is this portion. This portion we will do, that is the hand span. From the tip of your thumb to the tip of your little finger, the distance between it is known as hand span. So these are the some of the body parts which people use to measure things. But problem arises. How? Suppose my hand span and your hand span are not same. The distance between the length of my hand span between this and your length between 2 fingers are not same. So whenever we are going to purchase anything by the measure of our hand span, it will differ from man to man. Then how the pricing will be done? Suppose I asked you, go and purchase one hand span cloth. So I have shown my hand span and I have given you the money, and you have taken your hand span. So when you will bring it back, the cloth will be smaller and the price which you have paid will be more than what it should be. So to avoid this all confusion, the standard unit was discovered. It was told that there should be a fixed unit where everyone will use and will have the same length. So they are known as standard units of length. And the body parts by which we are measuring, by other things which we are measuring, which may differ from man to man, they are called non-standard units of length. So I hope you have understood this part. In our next class, I will explain you the standard units and non-standard units and their definitions, and the measurement of the standard units also I will give you. Okay? Thank you, children.